Hi guys, it's Directed5. I'm making this video, it's a bit of a drama video, to discuss a major revelation that has been a thing that's been happening throughout Atmosphere 10. And I thought that it would be appropriate if everybody knew all of this, because I feel like you guys deserve to know like what has been happening through this tournament. You know, it was a bit of a topsy-turvy tournament, and a lot of weird stuff happened. But I'm happy to say that we've resolved all the problems. We know what caused the problems, and I'd like the co-host of the tournament, deSertmonkeyjk, to explain what has been happening throughout this tournament.
Yeah. So most of the things I'm gonna see here is just really just things that have been revealed to me and things I've been able to get a confirmation on.
But
So
we can say that they're probably true. We can say that they're 99% true.
Yeah. I mean, considering the people involved and what they did, I think you should take this with a grain of salt. So anyway, last Saturday, last Saturday, whatever, I don't care about the date. So last week, essentially, I decided to update the iSpyro 10 page on the iSpyro wiki. Right, and Supster, decided to like revert my changes, and I reverted back, and Supster reverted it, messed it up, and reverted my changes, but and then he put my changes back.
This was about like
whatever.
Supster being disqualified from the tournament, basically.
Yeah. So all that happened, and then shortly after, him and David decided to call me over Skype and wanted to discuss a few things. The first thing they brought up is David was not happy about xindictive's commentary.
Even though it's true.
Basically, yeah, probably. Probably, whatever. But yeah, so he wanted that down, and in fact, he wanted to make his own version, which I suspect he downloaded a video from the YouTube channel before he deleted it, which he admitted to, by the way. Which I wonder how that happened. But yeah, so he wanted it down. He wanted to make his own version. So it's kind of like, okay, sure, fine, as long as you don't do something. So then fine. It may have been a little too ham-fisted. So I let him do that. He did have the video unlisted initially. I looked at it and go like, sure, it looks fine. I don't see a problem with it, except for that video in the corner, which I still say Supster is disqualified because David admitted that he was playing for him and cheated, so that shouldn't count.
So in this new video, apparently Supster has come first in the tournament because that video beat everybody else, apparently. So I mean, that video is completely bullshit, because that is not only David playing, but it might not even been David playing during the grand final. We don't really know. So
yeah.
More than likely, it's a post-recording that David made so he can beat everyone else and make Supster look like he's the victor when he's fucking not.
So so we've been lied to consistently, because that grand final video was uploaded twice. It got deleted twice. Supster claimed no responsibility, and I don't know. I didn't hear anything from David either. There was no but Supster was in on it. He knew everything. Also, sorry, go. There's a monkey.
Yeah, so Supster was claiming like it was like YouTube issues, like couldn't access channel, which was true. He actually screen shared and showed it to me, like live. So that was happening, but it had nothing to do with the video. So
yeah, that was just some bullshit he came up with. So I don't know. He's a pretty good liar. I didn't believe him, but he is a pretty good liar, I must say.
Basically, he can be a really good con artist.
Yeah, well, so Supster has hacked the channel every single time. I'll deliver that news. Like the 3 or 4 times the channel was hacked, that was all Supster 131. With the help of David17.
Yeah, David told me that, and then kind of brought it up to Andrew and go like, yeah, I did that. But I wanted to get right back at Andrew and Jamie and all that.
Well, and the first time he did it was right at the start of the tournament, and that was before I was ever a dick to Supster 131 at all. So
yeah, which is kind of, I'm a little confused on that. He did that from the very beginning. What? Why?
because I don't know. He just wanted. He obviously
good
he just
terms
wanted to
for
cause
that.
drama in this tournament, and I don't know. It was his way, his outlet of causing fun. So I know Subster's a bit of a troll, clearly.
Yeah. So admittedly, I'm confused on that point. I don't really understand why from the beginning.
Well, I mean, it's obviously a bullshit reason. He's just saying that so he can make himself look like the good guy. And I admit that I did take a little bit more control of the grand final stuff than I probably should have, and I did call Supster some names, but I feel like that's all deserved considering that that Supster has done all of this, and also he removed me and Stickit as channel managers. I don't know if did he remove you as a channel manager, deSertmonkey?
I wasn't able to tell at the time. I was on my phone, so
has he removed you now though?
No, I'm still a channel manager.
Well, you're still a channel manager, but me and Stickit aren't, and he lied about that too. He said that he has that's worrisome apparently. And then when I accused him, he consistently lied about that, and that was only yesterday that he did that. Yeah. So I don't know. So what what I've told deSertmonkey to do is to create a new channel and upload all the videos. I will be uploading the real grand final on SpyroSpeedruns tonight, so that will be up. But I don't know if deSertmonkey is going to do this, but I told him that he should re-upload the videos all on a new channel because it's only a matter of time before Supster and HeyDavid delete that other channel. I considering they did it 3 times before, or 2 or 3 times before, I don't think it would really be surprising. Also, that Gag 73 video was Supster's voice, which I called. I thought it sounded like Supster.
I called it too, remember? I had the fucking evidence of it and everything.
Yeah.
Kinda. I mean, the suspicion was on Averett for a second. For a moment, because he kinda did it in the video once, and it sounded like him and all that, but, well, there's more people with that accent.
It sounded American, and I thought it sounded like Supster.
Yeah, so you're proven right, I suppose. Anyway, so Supster, he cheated on all the, almost all the matches. He did do, the, round 1 ones legitimately, for the most part. But, from round 2 onward, except for Cherry Guy, he, had David do the matches for him. And, here's the kinda scary thing, I suppose, if you're really concerned about it, is, there's no way to prove, that they cheated if you didn't know about it. Because, suspectedly, the way they did it, in the grand final, is that, Supster can see what he's doing, so if he was asked to, report where he would be able to do so.
Yeah, but, but I've discussed this with deSertmonkey, but, the reason you don't cheat, you can very easily cheat in an Spyro tournament, any of these tournaments, you can very easily do it. Even if you're streaming your video at the time, you can very easily do it. And obviously that's the reason the Supster didn't stream either, because he knew that he wouldn't be actually doing the race, it would just be HeyDavid doing the race, but that's beside the point. Anyway, the point is, the reason that you stream your video, the reason that you don't cheat is because it's just stupid. It's a tournament for fun. It's meant to be just a fun tournament where you play 15-year-old video games. People don't cheat because why would you? There's no point. There's no prize. The only prize for winning is just saying you won. So it is unsettling, but it's not surprising at all. It is more unsettling that people would actually do that, go to the effort of doing that, and I find that extremely immature. And throughout all this, Supster has out-cunted Bandy. I think that Supster and HeyDavid, for that matter, they've done worse than Bandy ever did in these tournaments, and Supster has the biggest reason to ever be disqualified ever in an amateur tournament.
Yeah, and King Gert was right.
Yeah.
David is a Bandy 2.0.
Well, Supster, I'm going to count Supster as another Bandy 2.0 really here, because, this is pretty bad.
We'll make him a Bandy 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. They're both Bandies.
Yeah. It's just kind of being friends with him. We played today together, so this hurts.
Well, everyone can still be friends with them. It's just that, I just feel like everyone should know the fact that, that Supster cannot be trusted with running tournaments, and this is the kind of thing that he does, and also this is the thing that's been happening in Spyro in a 10 as well. So, and I did not make a video saying the drama was good, but I made a video saying that sometimes drama was necessary. And in the case of this video, drama is necessary so that people know what the hell has been happening.
And I guess to argue the point, basically, when drama comes up, and usually it's just like a concern, like how things are like resolved. Something like the draw thing, like what initially caused it was drama. You're like, okay, this might be a necessity. Let's make a rule for it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
yeah,
it came about from that.
Yeah, so it's not a good thing. Drama isn't a good thing, but just sometimes it's necessary, and it's not. And I don't know. That's just. But anyway, the one who caused the drama in the first place was Supster. He's the one who caused the drama. I don't think that's good that he caused the drama. I'm saying that like the reaction to it may or may not be necessary. Like putting in measures to try and stop that drama from happening again is what might be necessary. And so that's why, I don't know, that's why this video was important, because I know we needed to let everybody know about this. We needed to...
Yeah, and I might as well make my apology for ever making Supster a host in the first place. I didn't know he was ever going to do anything like this. I didn't know he was going to act like this. But the fact that he did all this and ruined the tournament that I wanted to make, the one I wanted to start, I'm sorry, because that is my second mistake as host, and...
Well, I'm glad that the tournament actually finished, and finished well. I think the tournament went well, actually, despite all the problems. I mean, Supster was the biggest, the only real problem with the tournament was Supster and Hey David. But like, I think it went fine. Like, a lot of people quit, but that was, but that's okay. I think that's fine. Okay, that's their problem. I don't. Well, Supster131 calls I'm a Speedrunner 10 horrible. And he wants to get on about how World Cup Speedruns 4 went so much better. But guess what, Supster? I'm a Speedrunner 10 when it would have went fine if you didn't fuck everything up. So I don't think there's any reason that Supster should say something like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess still, we all made mistakes in the situation anyway, so, nah. Whatever.
At least we have to both apologize for our fuck-ups.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
I am sorry for letting Supster host this tournament. I am also sorry for that.
Right. So, let me see here. So, I do want to say something here, if I can actually remember it. Confounded, why I keep forgetting stuff when I'm about to say it. Right. So, alright. You know what, any other points you want to cover?
Well, I guess like also we can just say that like that Supster gave Hey David 17 the password without your permission. He's basically gone behind your back with everything about this Desert Monkey when you're the co-host.
He's basically made David a secret host behind our backs. Cause here's the thing, during the tournament, somewhere early on, when I was kicked out, Supster decided to, after Barons left, to make David a fucking host, and I don't know why he did that. Ratchet didn't agree with this, I didn't agree with this. Ratchet removed him from the wiki, but I believe that because he was removed from the wiki, that doesn't mean that Supster removed David from hosting. So,
well, he always gave David the password to the channel.
Exactly. So, more than likely, behind our backs, David was a host, and he shouldn't have been.
Well, Supster, when Supster made the new channel after the hacking, we said that he wouldn't give the password to anyone, but instead he gave the password to David. He didn't even give the password to Desert Monkey. He just gave it to David, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess here's the thing. I guess I'm kind of like a forgiving guy, really, for the most parts, and maybe that the thing is, Supster kind of abused my trust, essentially.
Yeah.
And I have a reason to be mad about that.
He abused my fucking truce.
Yeah, Supster's been slandering me. He's been like trying to turn other people against me. He's been like lying about what other people have said about me. He's been just completely like trying to ruin the whole tournament. And Desert Monkey, he's been completely disrespecting you and going behind your back, and like, and I don't think that Supster should be like. Nobody should be trusting Supster basically ever again when it happens to anything, especially speedrunning, because he's a consistent liar and he never breaks those lies.
And the worst part is that Supster became a bandy quicker than Bandy did.
That's true. That's true, actually.
Yeah. So yeah, so really the whole takeaway is that if you're mad about the drama, you might want to pin most of that blame on Supster for the most parts. And now Supster's just wanted like do a new tournament and start it over, and
we're not allowing that. No.
At this point, I really have to say this. I'm putting my foot down here. I'm sorry. I mean, I kind of like maybe no. At this point, I just want this just to end.
Yeah,
really.
It's ending here. I'm a Speedrunner is over, and no one is going to be able to restart it or make it I'm a Speedrunner 11, especially after people know all about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just have an end. It's gonna be easier that way, really. Okay.
I think we're done talking about all of this. I think that's gone on long enough. This call's been on.
I'll only say one more thing. I think City Ruler is a much more mature person than Supster will ever be.
I agree with that. Definitely.
Alright, so thanks for watching. Hope you now understand everything, and if Supster decides, or Supster or David decide to make comments and try to, defend themselves, then go ahead, but you're just making more bullshit, and quite frankly, you're not winning this fight.
R.I.P. Supster and Hey David. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Well, see you guys.
Yeah. And Sub's gonna be very mad at me.
No one will
I was
care.
gonna bear with it, won't I?